Hi, welcome to the Elevating Aesthetics podcast. I'm Brittany Perez.
I'm Courtney Burke.
And today we have our guest, Katie Reberg. Hi.
So glad y'all are having me. We're so excited. We have some burning questions to ask you. Ask the both of you guys. These are the owners of MELA. I'm surrounded by
business ladies.
MELA sandwich.
That's the best sandwich.
That's a good one.
Okay, so Katie, we just wanted to see what you thought and how you view self-care and kind of like what you do for self-care on the daily.
Self-care is a little bit harder. Try to make it work. I like to go get foot massages. I like to have date nights with my kids. So we like to explore new restaurants and just go out and about wherever we can. Medical grade skincare is a must. I'm all for that. So
you're speaking to Courtney.
Yes.
Love language.
Speaking your language.
Go baby.
Yeah. My favorite lines are skin better, of course. Mm-hmm. And then I like to add a little ZO in also.
Awesome.
So yeah.
I know I've always loved how she does arts and crafts with her boys. They're always doing some type of project or cooking something. I'm like aspire.
They love to cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
We like to experiment. They're big foodies, so they will try
they
everything once. Yes. Heavy on the sweets.
And then you just started running with your boys.
Yes. Running is not my favorite thing.
At what time?
5:20 a.m.
You have a headlamp.
Yes, we got those yesterday, and the kids were actually running last night with it, and I could see them about a half mile away. So that was kind of nice. So I could track them.
Safety first.
But, yes.
I hate cardio. Like, that's not my thing. I always tell people, because whenever Jake was prepping for the 100 miles, everyone's like, you must be a runner too, you're his wife. And I'm like, if I'm running, you better start running. Something's happening around there.
Like, I'm cheering the snacks from the sidelines.
So I'm so proud of you for running.
Thanks.
I hate cardio.
I'm trying.
You're doing
I'm
so
calling it a HIIT workout right now.
Yes.
Heavy on the walking,
Yes.
a little bit of running.
That's good. That's good for
It's something.
Yeah, it's good for your heart.
Yeah.
So tell us, what has been the biggest challenge in new business?
There's been a couple, but overall, I'm just so grateful to do it. I think the hardest thing is actually stepping into that owner role whenever you used to be an employee and just kind of like following all the steps and all of that from it, and then separating when you get home. And now it's like you feel guilty when you're not working, like you should be working.
Just
yeah,
mom guilt.
Yeah. And then we have, multiple different apps that we're doing things through.
Because not only is it with MELA, you also have Method too.
Yeah, with Method, that's different too. And it's a whole different side of business. So like we had that for a couple of years, and then going into MELA, that was a transition. But
yeah, I think it is. I agree. It is basically like a 24/7 job. Mm-hmm. Even if we're not actively working, we're thinking about like what we can do to grow the business or what we can do to build our employees up. There's always something going on. So it's hard to like shut your brain off and do the self-care that you want to do. And that's so important for your mental health.
Yeah. I love how we try to coach each other to like, please take a break.
Please take a break while I'm working.
Please answer this though before you go have dinner with your family.
I literally just sent Katie 28 like numbered bullet points of things we needed to talk about last night. And she answered them
at 4:30 this morning.
28. And then at the end, I sent one more. So it was actually 29. That's our daily life.
There's always something, but I think we make it work really well, and we kind of just bounce ideas off of each other, and we have a lot of goals, and so
we do.
Would you say that leaving from being an employee to now being an owner, do you feel like, this is a question for the both of you, do you feel like this is like one of the biggest risks that y'all have ever taken, really, from starting from a whole amazing business from the ground up?
I think so. I think timing was kind of everything. It was a leap for us, but I think the timing was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I think that anytime that you step into an entrepreneurial role, there is so much risk that you're taking, because even like with us having, patients that have been following us for years, you don't know if they're going to transition, and you don't necessarily expect them to. So you have to
water break, coffee break.
So moving into more of an entrepreneurial role, you don't know if your patients are going to transition with you. You kind of have to expect that you're starting from ground zero. And that is really, really scary, I think, for any business owner, no matter what field you're in. And for us, there's so many expenses that go out. It's like, budgeting and making sure that we meet the expectations of our patients and hire the right staff. I think hiring the right staff is where we won all day long.
Yes.
We put people in the right places, and they're motivated to help grow the team too, and to help grow MELA. And we're so blessed in that way, because we couldn't be where we are right now without the team that we have created. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, they can make or break your business, especially front end staff. I mean, everywhere, the whole, like, everybody is so open to doing everything to make this work. And I just think it all fell into place perfectly.
That's like something that, me being an employee, it's not like that's my job. It's like, everything's my job. If the toilet paper needs to be replaced, if there's a piece of trash on the ground, if there's a smudge on the wall, it's not a role geared towards anybody. It's like this is all of our company. Yes, y'all are the owners, but I take just as much as pride in it. Like, this is my company too. And we want the patients and customers to feel welcomed and luxurious, and the vibe that everyone sets off, people can feel that. And I feel like that's the staff that we have. All of our patients feel so welcome. They feel at home. It's very like hospitality, and I feel like that's what we were trying to give, and I feel like we accomplished that.
Yeah, I know Yvonne has said multiple times, people have come in and they're like, we just love the energy in here. Like, it's a palpable feel, and they know that we all love each other and that we all have each other's back. And like patients, it's a feeling. It's not just something that we're showing on social media. We actually really do care about each other, and we care so much about the business and growing each other individually as well.
It's a family.
I like to call it. I mean, you got your cousin Eddie's over here. You got your crazy bunch. You got your educational ones. You got the
off the streets.
Our TikTokers.
We got the booty shaking. We got all of it, and that's what makes us a family.
We balance.
I love it.
Yes. We balance each other. So, Katie, one more question: if you could give a new entrepreneur in the aesthetic space one piece of advice, what would it be?
I would say to write out all of your goals and then stair-step how you're going to get there. Figure out your resources that you have and take advantage of those resources, not like financial resources or anything like that, but just getting advice from everybody. And I don't think it matters what field they're in.
Yeah, a business owner.
A business owner can give you any great advice, no matter what field you're in.
And I found, surprisingly, the Small Business Development Center, like there's one usually in every city.
Oh, yeah.
They have been more helpful. Joshua at the SBDC at UWF has given me better like legal advice, business advice, any type of advice that I needed. He is on it, and they don't even charge for their services. So I always tell new business owners to reach out to your Small Business Development Center. It's so helpful.
Yeah, that's valuable. It's definitely valuable to have.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
So happy.
We'll have to have you on again soon.
I do have one more question.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's for the both of you. Y'all both are now owners. You're no longer employees. So how does it feel
to not have to clock in?
To not have to clock in. How does it feel not to have to clock in every day? How does that feel?
I don't know. It would be kind of
scary.
I never had to. That's why I'm like, when did I clock in?
It feels the same.
No, I think it would be scary if we actually clocked in.
I've done that, like just to like track for method how many hours I was working, and I easily, and I know she does too, I easily work like 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
Easily.
Easy.
Because clinic's going to be 30 to 40 hours a week. And then after hours, I'm usually here until, 8, 9 o'clock after work if Tony is at home and he can take care of Andy. Sometimes Allie will take care of Andy easily. And on the weekends. Yeah. But yes, to answer your question, I personally love not having to clock in.
The freedom is amazing.
What I don't love on the owner side is having to remind everyone to clock in.
I was about to say, how does it feel to not clock in?
To constantly be like, did you clock in? It's all good. Well,
It's been awesome.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon.
Bye.